It's rap battle reaction time!
Yeah, boy! It's Thanos versus J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Alright, I just know Thanos.
To be fair, I wasn't all that familiar with J. Robert Oppenheimer either. And I'm like, to go up against Thanos, he must be dangerous. So I had to Google him up. I did a little bit of research because I don't want to go into this clueless.
Okay.
Going through life clueless must be very daunting, huh, Lulu? So he is called the father of the atomic bomb.
Oh,
So it kind of brought up a little bit of memories of like when I was studying history back in school. But yeah, he was, I guess, one of the creators of the atomic bomb.
wow, he's a genius.
You can call him a genius, yes, or you can call him one of the most deadly humans that has ever lived.
Oh my god.
Right? I mean, the atomic bomb was dropped twice in the war in Japan,
Right.
each time killing countless numbers of human lives.
Because of him.
I'm not going to make an excuse whether it was right or wrong, but now I can see why he's being compared against Thanos, who took out half of humanity too.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
All right. I'm almost willing to bet most of the people that follow Epic Rap Battle are going to have to
Yes.
Google stuff
Oh,
up. Because
good
who's
job.
actually going to remember this kind of stuff from back in school?
Right.
Although, that being said, the guys who work on this particular show, ERB, I have to say are not just your average rap battlers.
Rappers. Uh-huh.
Yeah. The number of people that they have referenced over history clearly shows that they have a really firm grasp of intellect. They got brains. They're not just
They're
doing
random.
Superman versus Goku, right? It's not just
Right.
geek culture.
There's a reason why.
They want to find interesting sort of dynamics, and perhaps it's their sneaky way of educating the masses. People like us. Because otherwise, I would never have Googled this.
Me too. I would never know who.
Me too. You
J.
didn't Google
Robert.
jack shit.
You're Googling, so I'm reading.
Good enough for me. All right, y'all, let's do this.
Let's do it.
And away, a go.
J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Why does he look like a old man Eminem?
It's shorter.
Inevitable, immeasurable, inexorable, monstrous, with bars weighing on you harder than your haunting guilty conscience. I am Thanos, and I crush tracks like tesseracts in my palm. You're a pencil-pushing Terran who never learned to love his bomb. Seems you started off a chemist, and on your world you were a prodigy. Well, that makes sense, cause your rhymes are only hot periodically. Man, I burn your victims and members, sent half your planet to be slaughtered. And now I'm off in Oppenheimer like I did to my daughter. Got a physical when I'm rapping, 6 infinity gems when I'm packing. Stick your tiny nuclear dick back into your pants, Dr. Manhattan. Hadron smashing all your atoms. Best not collide with me when I'm rhyming, cause you break and bleed so easy. I think I'll call you Oppenheimer.
Oh my god.
What's that? Who's that?
Who's that? You don't know what a hymen is, Lulu?
No.
Lulu, you study to be a nurse. How the hell you not know what a hymen is? It's something that you don't have left. You break and bleed so easy, like a hymen. Hymen is that thing in a woman's vajayjay that you know if they are a virgin still. If they're a virgin, then they have their hymen intact. The minute they don't have their hymen, it's broken open, that means they're not a virgin anymore. Jeez. I needed to be explaining the birds and bees to you.
My...
The first time you have sex, you break through the... You know what? I'm done explaining that. Forget it.
It's impossible to Tommy Oppie. You just don't have the stone. Apparently, the only thing you're good at wrecking is a home. Cause you slept with your friend's wife right there in your friend's bed. Then got another married girl pregnant. You should have gone
What the hell? Man, he's really hit hard there.
I have left. After your raps, I am become deaf. You need an Iron Man for that wrinkly ass skin and that butt
Chin.
I
knew
the
it.
time stone. The punchlines sound like they came from Rhyme Zone. You might be something in the MCU, but between us, who's the worst MCU? Your dialogue's got too many breaks in the syllable. You talk so slow, Drax thinks you're invisible. I cause chain reactions when I'm lyrical, cause I've got that fissile material. You were born to Eternals, but came on looking so scary that your own mother tried to make you a temporary. Meanwhile, I've mastered the atom more than any man alive. Now I'm here to split you like 2 and 3 from 5.
What's the number?
All right, this split you like 2, 3, and 5. So, all right, this one we got to Google up because I'm not sure what this means.
Uranium.
Uranium 2, 3, 5. Oh, uranium. That's what's used to make the atomic bomb. The isotope. So when he says, I'm going to split you like 2 and 3 from 5,
Oh my God.
right? 2 plus 3 is what? Equals 5. So you split it in half. Boom, that's 2 and 3. But if you add it together, split you like 2 and 3. Oh my God, that's so geeky. That's some nerdy ass
So
shit.
nerdy. You need to think. My gosh.
I'm a peaceful man, but I do what I must. You had an evil plan, Thanos, and it left you in the dust. It must leave you enraged when you compare our talents, because in this battle, there is no balance.
For a communist pariah, you come off as awfully cocky, but I'll make you bend the knee in round 2 like Nagasaki.
Oh,
On the box office
that-
tower, the Marvel showstopper got my name on this win like it's the Thanos copter. You just got no answer for Fortnite's dopest dancer. I will low-key choke you out like my name was throat cancer.
You were on top
He
of the
died
tier.
of throat
How about the one
cancer.
that looked at you and swiped left? I'm the destroyer of worlds. You got your nuts handed to you by a squirrel, girl. We're in the end game now, Tinky Winky. A physicist like Ant-Man. All up in your stinky. Anyone who believes that Thanos did nothing wrong crap has obviously never heard you rap. Oh, snap.
Hold wall. Hold down.
Damn, it's really good. Slow.
I know. I mean, some of these verses are really personal. Like talking about his wife and sleeping around.
J. Robert died.
But I mean, not even those verses are particularly rough. If you knew the fact that J. Robert Oppenheimer not only created the bomb, but had to live through life with that kind of guilty conscience, and he's talking about, you know, all the things he did because of that, it's rough. You know what I'm saying? It's really rough. The other verses that he throws back at Thanos too are so good. There's some pretty good references here. All right. Let's do a little bit of rewind here to pick out some of the choice bits to see if we can figure out what's going on here.
Explain it to me.
So that one's pretty simple, right? Your rhyme's only hot periodically. The periodic table.
Oh, because
Science.
that's how chemistry.
That's right. He was a chemist. That was a simple one. I'm throwing you a little easy one to begin with, Lulu. Stick your tiny dick back into your pants. You know, this isn't just a reference to your little ding dong, right? He's also calling him Dr. Manhattan. Remember Dr. Manhattan?
No.
Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. He was the blue guy, remember? But in the comic books, they always draw him with, well, no ding dong, because you can't have a ding dong in the comic book. But he's always naked, so that's why he's talking like he's got a little ding a dong.
Gotcha.
You talk so slow that Drax thinks you're invisible. You got to know what that one means.
Well, he talks so slow. Right?
Yes, Thanos talks
Thanos
slow.
talks slow.
But don't you remember from the movies, Drax?
Yes. The one that's so mad at him.
Yes, the one that's mad at Thanos.
Yes. Thanos. Yes. The wrestler.
Why does he think he's invisible? Don't you remember the line? Huh? Where Drax is standing there so still, you can't see me.
You can't
I'm
see me."
invisible. This one was good. This one was really good. It's all the much more interesting when you go back and do some research on J. Robert Oppenheimer and you go back and watch this again. It's just that much better because all the different references that are coming at make you go like, holy jeez.
Yeah. Like, ooh, snap, ooh.
Yeah. It also helps too if you know some of these other references in the comic books, like for instance, and he's talking about Squirrel Girl. That is an example of something that happened in the comic books that did not happen in the movies. But so many great cross references. Once again, they killed it.
Oh,
They
God.
killed half the population.
These two comic character versus real person. That's crazy. Huh? Which one do you think win?
Nobody wins in a battle of death.
Over.